Well, my neighbor mother is back down, and she brought me a mum. So I had to pull this, I pulled the sunflowers out of here because they were dying. And I ran into a bunch of ants. So I've had to spray for the ants before I could do anything. I'm hoping the ants are gone now. But the ants will destroy your plants if you're not careful. They ate my hands up. But see, it's root bound, so it's ready to be planted. Usually when they get that way, they put them on special. I don't know where she bought this. She said something about she bought some somewhere for $1 a piece or something. But yeah, I'm gonna stick that right down in here. But I had already filled up this pot with the same mixture I do everything else. Cocoa coir, peat moss, a little bit of topsoil, compost, and this pot does have a water reservoir in the bottom of it. I put the drain holes about 2 inches up. And my hair looks terrible, I know. But the wind's blowing a little bit this morning, and I just pull my hair up. But I decided to put it right in here with the rest of this little patch of mums to kind of fill it in. I had already put or sprayed poison in there to get rid of the ants or kill them so I could work in it. And that's basically all there is to it. I had already put a bucket of water in there, so there's water basically standing in the bottom. So I don't have to water it too much. I put it in the pot before. So that should give it a new lease on life. And I got some 7 dust. I'm going to sprinkle around it because we don't have any rain anytime soon. And that should get rid of any ants that I didn't get with the spray. Whew. Y'all, it's hot out here already. And I've been out here trying to water my mums here on the property line, and that's when I noticed that the ants were devouring. Yeah, but I'm going to finish. I'll put a bucket of compost tea to each one of these plants all the way down. I got ant bits, so I had to put my gloves on. The wind's blowing, it makes it a little bit better out here. It doesn't give me a very good hairdo. My pom-pom's going crazy up here. Look at that, y'all. He's been following me around. And they're working on the house behind me. They got their music playing. Well, they keep coming close, but they're not landing on the feeders. They're flying like little dive bombers, playing with one another. One just flew by. Here he comes. If the blue and the green in my blouse don't spook him off. I notice if I wear colors like flowers, the colors of flowers, I guess they think I'm a big flower, so they don't mind coming by. There's one. Two of them. They're just checking things out, but they're not coming to the feeder yet. I gotta fill up those feeders. Looks like they might be about empty. There's probably the very bottom of it full of nectar, but circled around. I gotta put some nectar in there. It might be empty. Well, y'all, I'm getting ready to take my feeders down and I'm going to rinse them out. That's what it is. They're empty. They're coming for food and there was none. Well, I filled the feeders up. It's no wonder they kept coming here and flying off. They didn't have any breakfast. So we'll see if they come now. There, rinsed out the feeders. I filled those two up with hummingbird nectar, and I filled those up too. I only had to rinse them out this time because every once in a while I take them down and scrub them real good, and they don't get too bad very often, but like every other or every third time, there goes the hummingbird, that I'll fill them up, I'll scrub them out. I'm going to set the camera down so you can see him. It's like they knew I filled them up. They must have been watching me. Get down here low so they don't pay attention to me too bad. Yeah, they're coming from both sides now, y'all. It's like they knew I just filled them up. Well, I get the camera on, they disappear. I turn the camera off, they appear. Y'all, I had to show you what I got for lunch today. Today is Friday. It is $5 meal deal at Brookshire's Grocery. The Coke wasn't included, but I bought it for $2. But look at this. I want you to see the price. $5. I got fried catfish. I got their potatoes, logs, or whatever they call them. They're seasoned potato logs. And I got okra. Now, you can have your choice. You can get coleslaw or any of the other stuff, but I decided I wanted okra and potatoes because I love the seasoned potatoes like that. I got okra everywhere. Yeah, you can't beat that. It's a different menu every day. Friday is the fish day. So, you know me, I love fried catfish, so I had to go back today and get my fried fish. But they have different things every single day. So you just have to check with them and see what's on the list for the day that you want to go get lunch. But it's $5 for a full lunch. Can't beat that. I mean, that would cost me probably $15 to $20 anywhere else. And they included a roll because they didn't have hush puppies. But there you go. I mean, how good is that? My $5 meal deal from Brookshire's. I did make my own coleslaw. I made a little bit of that when I got home because you get two sides. I got my fried fish, catfish, my fried okra, my fried potato seasoned logs, and a roll. And I had a little bitty cabbage at home. When I got home, I just shredded up a little bit of cabbage and a little carrot, and I put some coleslaw dressing in it, and I got coleslaw. And I got a roll, y'all. Can't beat that for $5. So if you want a good meal deal, $5, and they have a different menu each day. Friday's the fish day. I don't know what the other days have because I haven't got anything on any other day. I wanted the fish. You know me, I'm a fish girl. House is coming right along. They're getting the roof studs up, or whatever they call the roofing part, frame. They'll have that house finished in no time. Going up pretty quick. There's only, looks like 3 or 4 or 5 guys, 6 maybe over there on that crew today. There's 2 up around the front, a couple on the ground, 3 up on the roof, about 6.